Alright, I'm going to do a review on this WGP Autococker Trilogy Sport. Alright, the trigger, it's extremely small. Okay, it's like a 1.5 size trigger. Like, it's not a single trigger, but it's not a double trigger. Okay, you can barely fit 2 fingers in there. That's what she said. I know. Get it over with. It did have a beaver tail, but I took it out because, you know, I didn't really like that because I kept on jamming it into my mask when I was playing. There's the WGP right there. It's got the steel braided hose and the macro line. There's the integrated 3-way. Pretty much you can't really upgrade this gun. That's why a lot of people don't like it. But, you know, it's a good gun. I mean, I have a Smart Parts vibe, but for some reason I really like this gun more. Yeah, there's the cocking rod. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's got the aluminum Delrin bolt, the cocking rod, and one quick question. Just a second. Are those sights? What the hell is that supposed to be? Because I don't know. This gun is completely... Alright. To clean the gun, simply, put some lube in the ASA. Lube up the... Oh crap. I want to lube up the bolt. Those 2 O-rings that you see there. I don't want to lube those up. And if you look inside, the gun is completely... No, it's not. The barrel's extremely clean though. Oh well, I gotta clean that. Anyway, it's a simple 2-step process to take out the bolt. When you put the bolt back in, okay, make sure that hole right there is facing down. Because if you do it upwards, it's not gonna fire. Well, it's gonna fire, but the ball's not gonna come out. Okay, so make sure that's facing down. Okay. Next, simply take the bolt pin, this thing, and put it right there. You're good to go. The maintenance is extremely easy to do. I don't have any air right now, so I can't really show you it shooting, but on Sunday, this coming Sunday, I'm going out to the field and with a couple of friends, and I'm going to show you, I'll do like a consistency test, like over the chronograph, because I need to re-chrono this. Anyway, it's a good gun, trust me. You might think, like the professionals, somewhat professional people, they say that this gun is, pretty much a waste of time. And a guy on YouTube called QMTO, pretty sure you've heard of him. He does a whole video on how like the Trilogy series really isn't a joke, and the stuff he says is 100% true. I bought this gun, just something to tinker around with, because I've never owned an autococker. I wanted to own one, and so that's why I bought this off of eBay, 70 bucks. When I came in, I was pretty excited. First thing I did wrong is I took out the bolt, and that little hole that I was talking about, I faced it upwards. And, I pulled the trigger, wasn't shooting. I was like, what the hell is wrong with it? Is it broken? No. I just wasn't, smart with the autocockers. So, that was the first mistake I made with this gun. And the last mistake. Now, first mistake out of 2 mistakes. Second mistake, short stroking. That's when short stroking is when you pull it halfway, okay, halfway, not all the way back, and this will go back, and it'll fire the gun, but it'll not recock the cocking pin, okay? This is what shoots the gun, okay? And so you'll end up double feeding the gun and probably getting a barrel break or a chop, whatever, okay? And this is the integrated three-way. You can turn this into a pump. The feed neck is like pretty much welded to the gun, so you can't really take this off. So that's one con. Okay, the pros. Alright, I'm gonna do a pros and cons of this gun. The pros. It's relatively cheap. Okay, it's an accurate gun. Don't get me wrong. And it just has a really slim feel to it. I mean, when you're shooting down, and the rest is go, 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 and you're shooting, bam, 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 okay? You just like instantly fall in love with this gun. It's just a really nice gun, okay? The barrel, I think it's a 11-inch, maybe? 11 or 12-inch barrel. It comes timed, so you don't have to worry about the timing or anything. And really the only con that I can really think of right now would be the feed neck. You can't put like the Halo invert 2s, okay? You have to sand it down. Okay, I sanded mine down, and it fits just fine in there, and it fits in my Smart Parts Vibe. Another con you would think of would probably be the steel braided hose, unless you like the macro lines. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's just fine with me. Oh, one time I was playing, and see that little screw right there? That holds a ball bearing that keeps the cocking pin in. You probably, yeah, see it in there? Yeah. Well, that thing popped out, and I spent like 30 minutes trying to find it, and finally somebody else found it for me. I was like, oh, thank God. Okay. Anyway, it's probably not the best review you've ever seen on an Autococker Trilogy, but it's a good gun. Don't think it's not a bad gun, because the truth is, it's an autococker. I mean, you can't go wrong with an autococker. An autococker is just a fun and reliable gun. And those 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds that are gonna be seeing this right now, they be saying, "Oh, my Enver Mini's gonna kick your ass," or my Eclipse Geo, or my E-Tech, O9 is going to, if I start on the phone, kick your ass. Whatever, okay? Shut up. Your mom bought that for you. Just shut the fuck up, okay? I don't want to hear it. And a lot of people say this, it's not about the gun, it's about the player. That's true, okay? I haven't owned a gun no more than $200, alright? Autococker, $70. Tippmann, I think I got that for free. My first gun. Smart Parts Vibe, I think 149? Yeah, 149. And personally, I think, the people that spend $1,500 on an Eclipse Geo, I mean, or, a Slater, why? A paintball gun is supposed to shoot a 68 caliber gelatin ball filled with paint, consistently at 300, 280, 300 feet per second, and do it over and over again. So why spend $1,500 on a gun to do that when you can get something simple as a Smart Parts Vibe? Very, very reliable gun. Same thing with this autococker. Tippmann's, come on, you gotta be smart. Awkward silence.